Invest International recently unveiled €40 million, or equal to 779 million Namibia dollars, to help kickstart financing for green hydrogen and infrastructure projects under the newly launched SDG1 Namibia Fund. The company has lauded government's transparency towards development financing and says it has no reservations on how the grant will be deployed.
So the interesting thing here is that the government of Namibia announced to set up this SDG1 Namibia Fund, and one of the reasons to do that is precisely for transparency and accountability, right? So it will be brought under the Ministry of Finance and under IFD, the Environmental Investment Fund of Namibia, which is reporting to the Ministry of Finance. So there we are perfectly comfortable that the money will be spent wisely. The other thing is that we also want these 40 million to attract a lot of other donors to come into the fund, right? Because if green hydrogen is very, very expensive, right? 40 million is nice, but it's not big enough, right? Because these projects are large. So we really hope that by setting up this fund, we can attract other donor money, other concessional capital to all come into this fund, which then allows you to pool resources and at the same time be very accountable and transparent on how the money is being spent, used. Yeah.
So far, 11 billion Namibia dollars has been mobilized in grants and concessional financing since the launch of the fund during COP27. Given that green hydrogen is a new industry, Invest International says Namibia would need to build capacity as well as make strategic decisions about investing in projects that strengthen the local green transition.
Well, next to the 40 million that we made available to the fund, we also made available 3 million for the implementation authority office that is going to be set up by your government. And I think that's very important because this is a new terrain, green hydrogen. And for your government, they do not have a lot of capacity to deal with all the interests coming to your country, right? So we give a 3 million grant to your government to set up this office and to hire some good people, some lawyers and some engineers, so that your government builds up its capacity to better deal with all these, international and local demands.
Oorthuizen advised that employment priority be given to Namibians and skills transfer be a consideration in cases where labor is imported. Blanche